it happened to me. I was just like, man, if I give everything I have to my clients, I'm going to be more successful. They appreciate it. And then I started taking on more and more clients. And then I was driving to Boston and train Ironside and Brute Squad. And I would give more and I would need to have more energy. So I would drink more coffee. And it just got like so intense that like I started getting a little sick.
Yeah.
And I started not feeling like balanced. And I knew that I needed to make a change and kind of find balance. And it's one thing that I admire about you is you seem to really have a balanced way of doing things. I mean, you get out there and you ride the stand-up paddle boards, you know, you go out and you travel and you are constantly like reading books that aren't just training books. You're building businesses, and you seem to maintain a very like high quality of life in the face of still like being a trainer. So would you agree that that's one of the challenges in the profession?
Yeah, I mean, anybody who does this for an extended period of time will go through the burnout at least once.
Right.
I mean, I know Brenda did, I've done it. Everyone who does it, when you're trading dollars for hours and you're coaching one after another, because you get through those first few years of doing this because you care and you want to be a giver. And then there's the point, and I think it happens sometimes, like you work so hard, you almost resent because you're like, oh my God, I'm giving every minute, and like you're like, just let me have one, right? And you have to learn, like, and this is something I learned in massage school. I didn't learn it from being a trainer. It was about setting boundaries and being like, these are when I'm willing to work, this is what I'm willing to give, these are the hours I'm not willing to give, and being okay with that. Because at first, you give so much, when you start to do things on your own, you feel selfish.
Right.
You're like, hey, oh no, sorry, I'm not available for that hour. And that might be your only free hour from 5 to 9. You feel like a dick because you're like, I want to eat lunch and exercise.
Right.
Right. I mean, you realize, like, if you're gonna have any longevity, if you're gonna be like Mike, and like he works like anybody, like hard, but if you're gonna do that, you have to be able to have times that are yours, so you can regenerate. You can't get, there's nothing left. You can't give if you're empty.
Right.
Right. And it's fluid. Like, I managed to find a system that works for me. I like to be go, and then stop. Go, like, I work in a certain way, Marco works in a certain way, like we all have different schedules that work for us, but for me, I mean, it's always fluid. You catch yourself being like, I'm doing too much, go back. And it's about being able to be in tune with yourself. I don't think anyone who has this is ever like, okay, I'm in this nice place, I'm always just at this pace, this is how it works. Because if you do this for a living, you're an entrepreneur, you're a coach, you're very type A, goal-driven type of people, and you go hard, and then you're like, all right, I gotta reel it back. Go hard, reel it back. But it's being able to listen to yourself and know, okay, I know the signs for me, like when I'm starting to do too much, my apartment gets messier. My food prep, like I have a good food prep schedule, Monday, Wednesday, right? When I start to miss those things, and like I start to see the little things, I'm like, all right, like you have your signs, right?
Right.
And it's as a coach, I encourage people, if this is what you're gonna do, figure out your pace, figure out your schedule, like what do you need? Like, do you need more sleep? There's no shame in sleeping. Like, I'm an early riser. Like, I like to be up early, which means I go to bed early, right? I find I have to stick to that schedule. Okay, and then like when I said, when I start to see things in my life that my schedule's getting off, like if I'm missing, I'm not getting back to emails at the right time, and I realize, okay, I gotta reprioritize it. But I am able to continue that now because I do it, especially with now you said the travel, running this business, going through the CFSC business, being in the gym, like doing all those things, a lot of balls in the air to juggle.
Right.
Being able to consistently check in with yourself, I think meditation is huge. So that way you're kind of like, that's something that I got into years ago, but have been much more consistent with now.
Right.
Just checking in, being more mindful. And then having whatever it is that is your away time, like you said, are there other books you like to read, are there other activities? I just try to get outside as much as I can.
Right.
And being able to do that, it's like it balances you out.
Right.
So I think coaches need to find other things besides lifting weights that they like.
Right.
If you're going to want to do this for a long time.
Right.